Hello everyone, my name is Vanessa Rodriguez, and today I'll be sharing my favorite parts of my DODL lesson plan. So to begin with, I have Part A, Grade KA, and the content standard is Grade K, Standard 4, Substandard 1. Grade K, Standard 4. Students compare and contrast the location of people, places, and environment and describe their characteristic. The substandard is determine the relative location of objects using the terms near, far, left, right, and behind, in front. Our learning objective is HSS, grade Kinder, Standard 4, Substandard 1. Scholars will be able to determine the relative locations of objects using the terms near, far, left, right, and behind, in front through a summary review or judge with a minimum of 4 examples. Our level of blooms applied in our learning objective is analyzed. And to begin with, my favorite part of this lesson plan that my group and I created was in the section of evaluation. So in this section, students had the opportunity to work on 3 different worksheets in an app called Seesaw, and they worked on 3 different worksheets, and they were tracing, circling, and drawing. So to give you a demonstration, so the first worksheet that our students worked on was near to home, far from home, and the objective of the students to draw a picture of the place that is close to their house in the box that says close, then draw a picture of the place that is far away from your house in the box that says far. So, I think that this one is a very fun activity that students could work on, and just to give an example of what a student could have submitted would be of a road being closed and a store being far. And I think that my favorite part is that students can use their microphone in this app and explain their drawing. For example,
The road is close to my house, and the store is far from my house.
I think that incorporating different apps and learning tools to kindergarten would be a fun way to implement learning. And the second worksheet that they worked on is left and right, and this is a worksheet that they completed. And just to give an example, in this one, our students were basically circling, so they were using their Chrome, the screen thing, to circle the correct picture. So what is on the right of the coconut, they would circle what is on the right and what's on the left. And I feel like implementing this will allow students to learn the learning objective. And our last one of our worksheet was front or back. So students were to cut out the pictures and glue it in the matching part of the worksheet. So instead of cutting, they were just dragging. And for example, the students would have, for example, on the first image, the fence is in front of the horse. I feel like these three worksheets are my favorite because students they're learning the key terms in a fun way by incorporating circling, drawing, using the microphone. And my second favorite was in the summative project assessment. And in this one, students also did a hands-on activity. So students were cutting images. So our students were cutting these 6 images, and placing them into the correct key term. So they were just placing them in the correct key terms, and this would be an example that a student might have submitted in Seesaw. I feel like this was also my favorite portion of the lesson plan, because our students are kindergartners, and for kindergartners, a hands-on activity they don't necessarily think it's a test, and I feel like as kindergarteners, as a kindergarten teacher, implementing a hands-on activity, but also knowing what our students have learned is very important. Overall, these are my favorite two parts of a lesson plan. Thank you.